Right, so now we're going to move a bit of slurry. We're going to have to do it with the tanker now because my slurry pump's broke. The ram, well, it's my own fault. I was hooking off the ram and I hadn't the ram in full, so I hit the wrong button, and long story short, the ram's bent, so she's way getting fixed a minute. So tanks are full again, like I suppose most people's are. So I have to drop her a wee bit till we get the pump back on the scene again, till we move all our slurry over to the lagoon. So I'll take a few load out now. Right, I'm going to move these lock and load of slurry here now. We'll catch up with you later on. Right, it's a couple of days later now. What we're at now, we're washing out our footbath here. Just going to give you a wee bit of demonstration just how it works. So, as you can see, you have it washed out. This is the little bung here that empties it out. Then we'll have this piping, then goes into the cow tank then, basically. So just tighten this on up now. That's that tighten out. So I was saying in the last video, this is where we turn the pump on. It's up on the loft. So you can see up here. We just screw this valve and then the flow of water engages the pump. And that's our first bath full now. And as I was saying in the last video, we have put alkaline up that pipe and after takes it to the foot bath. You can see all that stuff. Next to now I'll just separate it. It's going to be in too much compact, that stuff. So this is the foot bath here now, sucking up out of this barrel. I don't know if you can see that or not, that moving up and down. So that's the pump sucking up from the barrel, and then it's adding it to water up here till a set percentage. We have it set at 4% there, so that's how that system works. I'm really happy we did spend the money on that. as I say, it's going now 7-8 years, so it has given no problems really. You just have to be careful with frost, that you have that emptied if there's really bad frost, because you can just wreck the pump, bust it. So that's our foot bathing setup there. Just thought I'd show you how it works. What we're going to do now, this wee lady needs some attention, so while the foot bath's finishing filling there, we're going to take a look at that, see what we can, take a look at this tractor now, see what we can do. So what is wrong with this tractor is this here is broke. What that's for there really is for setting the plough. So there's a threaded bar goes into this, and then you screw that, and that then determines the height of your link arm then. So I don't think this wee gear is going to do too much ploughing in the near future, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a bit of weld on that, and then that will stop that from lifting up. The threads are just completely gone on it, and that's why when I lift up, she's not lifting this side, she's just kind of dangling in the air. So I'll show you now actually what she's at. So as you can see there, this here is moving because those threads are gone. Just watch that bar. That is it's just moving freely there. Right, so we've disconnected the terminals. Just pull everything out. I do not want anything happen on this machine. She's the most important machine in the yard. Right, so we'll make a start here now. Right, as you can see, that's 2 days after that welding video, and my weld didn't last very long, so we had to go pick up another adjustable arm. Actually a local one. There's a lot of these old, there's a lot of parts for them older type tractors. It's NC spares. They're not that overly far away from me, so hooked that up today, and it was very cheap, to be honest. There wasn't a big pile of money on it now, so well, that should keep her on the road in a while anyway. Right, another wee project we're working at here now too. This used to be an old railing here, just wee rails, you know. Show you the frame of it here. This is one of our old, probably an old byre or pig house maybe in this day. You can see the different levels. This would have been a wee door here, and then that's a wee door. How many calves in this wee house? Used to be two divisions there, so you can actually still see where I'd hung the calf bucket. So still in use, we just use it for storage basically. But we had this wee railing here, and our problem is, I'll just show you now why we need these things. I just thought that would have been a good idea. What I'm going to do with these, I'll show you here now what I'm thinking of. So they're just pegs. As you can see, our silage pit has no walls. We built this silage pit with clay banks, and a lot of actually people say they are a better job. I don't know, to be honest. The only reason we done it is because we are blessed, we have a lot of gravel on this farm. We actually dug into the big hill here what we done was just throw it over to here and shaped it, and that made a perfectly good bank. And then we bought these curtain cider aprons and put them up the whole sides of her, and it worked very well, to be honest. We don't have a lot of waste at all at the sides, like no more than you would have with walls. Like, the problem we do have though is getting them away from the sides without doing damage. So I try to scoop it out with the bucket instead of the shear grab, but it's really hard not to do any damage, you know. So that would be my only critique on it. But in terms of price, to do this whole silage pit, this whole pit's 120 foot long, and to apron the whole sides was £1,200. But here is my problem. This is why we need the pegs. Along this side we didn't pin them, and just with the rough weather, that has been a nightmare all winter trying to keep them up. They've been blowing off left, right and centre. With this side here we have posts, and also we have rebar pinning them down up there, so that side's perfect. But we're going to pin this side here now and see if that holds it in place. Hopefully it does, because I am sickened with them. So we're going to get that done now and see how it works out. There's our first peg bait in there. Can't really video because this is brave and steep, and it's hard enough to haul the peg and sledge it in. So I'm going to do that right the way across and see how they go. So we have the worst of them pinned up there now, so hopefully they'll stay up now instead of falling down all the time. So didn't want to video too much of it, to be honest, because it's a steep enough face that, and it was hard to kind of haul the pins and bait them in at the same time, so we didn't bother videoing it. But it's done there now, and hopefully that's that sorted. As you see, we're milking here now. GoPro died on me, so we're about halfway through the milking there now. Cows are actually milking quite well at the moment, averaging just shy of 28 litres. Would be good for me, coming from usually a more grazing type cow, changing up to a more Holstein type cow. Would probably hit 30 in the next probably 2-3 weeks, because we have a good few fresh cows coming on, and once they hit their peak we'll probably hit around 30 litres. So we're trying to push more litres, and we're actually thinking of maybe adding something else into the diet. We're hoping to get a load of brewer's grains, just simply to try and increase intakes even further, and try and pull as much milk out of my own cows as possible. So we're hoping we'll get a load of that in the next week or two, all being well. And hopefully the next time I'm chatting these, we have a little bit more field work done. We've got nothing done since. We're going to go ahead and the next video was out, put it this way, we'll hopefully have our sowing done. So, and then we need to make a start on trying to round in the tracks that was made at slurry time. So it's going to be all go once the weather does pick up, and it'll be just everything will be done on top of each other. But until that there, thanks very much for all your likes, subscribes. If you like this video, hit the like button, click the subscribe button, and also you can ring the little bell, just get notifications of our videos every week. So until that, thank you.